Hello, Patty here, the country wife from Vermont, now in South Carolina. I'm going to try this video again. This will be the third try, and we'll see. 1 second and I'm going to check. It looks like it's recording. I hope it's recording right side up. So, how are you all? I hope you had a wonderful week. Things that went well for you and that you made progress in the things that you wanted to make progress on. This week has been an up and down week. We'll cover health first. The beginning of the week was not good, but it got better. And I think that reason is that I started having us have a nice salad, a big salad for a meal during every day. My husband is okay with eating salad. He'd prefer other things, but if I serve it to him, he'll eat at least some of it. As far as the organization front, things are not moving well in that direction, but I have hope that they will improve soon. On the crafting front, let's go back to the organization front. Recently, a dear friend came and visited with me. We had a wonderful hours-long visit, and I apologized to her for the condition of our home. And as I said to her, after she was very nice about it, I said that I realize that the issue is that I only have so much energy, and the crafting things I do, only I can do, or only I am doing here in our home, and other things like dishes in the sink, somebody else can take care of them, and frequently does, but not all the time. So I'm committing myself to do better and trying to go to bed with a clean sink. I really do like having it clean. And this afternoon I was visiting with a friend. Oh, what a lovely, empty, clean set of counters and islands she has. And I said, oh, this really fills my soul, so I need to get that here in our home. Okay, I have itchy eyes today. They're driving me nuts, and I'll try to stop scratching them. But let's move on to the crafting, which is the fun part of my life, and maybe yours too. I will say that this week, I don't think I told you about this last week. I think it was this week I decided to make another granny square blanket. And this one has 4 rounds in the square. This is ready to go on the blocking board for the crochet blocking board that we've got. And this is the first square. So I'm going to start trying to do a square a day. If I did all the squares a day that I have been working on, eventually I'd have quite a few things. Okay, so that is a new project, and I won't show it to you again until it's done. Another thing here is now, last week I think I showed you the loom and where I was weaving some placemats. Here they are, finished. So let's see, we've got, don't you just love that houndstooth? I love the houndstooth. And I love the stripes down here. I like this one. I made them all different. Here's another one with a lot of houndstooth. Here's one with more stripes than houndstooth. That's a blue one. Here's a green one. That's okay, it's not great. Here's another one with houndstooth with a wider band in the middle. And here's one with a wide band in the middle there. Okay, so I was very happy to get them done. Off the loom, I have 2 more weaving projects that I've committed to. One is another placemat project in different colors, and it's going to be a different design because it has three. I'll tell you, I realized that doing three colors makes it hard to have all the edges look nice. Now that I'm looking for them, they don't look so bad, but anyway, I didn't like the way the selvage looks on some of these because of the three colors there. You can see along there. That's not very good. And I think that if I'm going to do houndstooth again, I'll just do a 2-color houndstooth instead of a 3-color, because carrying the yarn up the side is a little rugged. Okay, that's one finished project for this week. Another finished project is I finished this guy. This is number 9 of my emotional support chicken. This one has scary eyes. It's kind of too bad to give it away with scary eyes, but I'm going to do it anyway because my friend will love it. And I found this basket at a thrift store for $2, and I thought this will be the right size, so I'll put the chicken in the basket and deliver it with a basket of chicken. But I'm also going to put this little guy in. Isn't that the cutest little chicken, the little baby chickie? This is the same kind of chickie, emotional support little chickie that you can find on Ravelry. Adorable. And that's going to go right in the packet. And I don't know if you can see, but right down there, that's how hens do with their chickens. They have their chicks, their baby chicks, underneath their bodies to keep them safe. Oh, one final note on the weaving. This time, when you put a warp on the loom, you always have to plan extra yarn because there's yarn in between your projects, and there's yarn to tie on in both the front and the back beams, and you need to have extra because of other reasons, and it's called yarn waste, loom waste. Well, I was able to make this little towel because I put on, this particular person that I was following said to use 36 inches of loom waste. Well, I didn't obviously need 36 inches, but I got this little cloth that is be a great hand towel. And I am thrilled with that. I love the way it feels. This is Hobby Lobby's I Love This Cotton yarn. I really do love this cotton yarn for weaving. So that's the end of that one. Okay, and then one more started project and also finished project. Surprise! Look at this. This is, you notice the eyes are different. The eyes are closer to good. They're not great. But the nice thing about this chicken, this is also the emotional support chicken, but it is yarn that I spun myself. 2 weeks ago tomorrow, I went with the Columbia Spinners, and we had a wonderful event where we learned how to make self-striping yarn. And this is the yarn that I used. The white I already did sometime earlier this year. And anyway, I didn't think there was going to be enough of the colorful yarn to do the whole chicken. And in fact, they want you to have these extra spots. So I did it. Now, this chicken is actually filled with wool fiber. I ordered some wool fiber because it was inexpensive. It was on Amazon, and it looked fine. It said it was washed fiber with a little vegetable matter in it. Well, it came yesterday, and this is what it looked like. Now, if you're a spinner, you would not be thrilled with this, I don't think. It not only does it have a little vegetable matter, it has a lot of vegetable matter. If you're not a spinner, you may not know that when they say vegetable matter, they mean grass, hay, burrs, flower blossoms that have dried. And this is kind of semi-felted. I started to fill the chicken with this fiber. I used my hand carders, and I carded and carded and carded for about an hour and a half until my hands couldn't do it anymore. And then my friends said, why not just use the fiber as is? So the front part of this chicken from here in is the nice carded fiber, nice and smooth and lovely. And then I thought, okay, what the heck? Because I wanted to get this thing filled and done today. So I started putting in the other fiber. Well, I will tell you right now that if I was wanting this chicken to sit up, which I don't, because I'm sure it's going to be on a bed or a chair or a couch or something, or under somebody's arm, it falls over because this part, the back end, is much heavier than the front end. But anyway, so there's the emotional support chicken with my hand spun actually yarn, and filled with fiber. I am thrilled to have that done. I started it and finished it in the same week, which makes me very happy. And now you can see why I didn't do anything in the house, because that took some time to do that. I've mentioned the Tour de Fleece multiple times, and I thought I would show you today. This is the fiber that I'm using to spin for the most part right now. We're going to work with color at our spinners group tomorrow, and I'm not sure since I'm not in charge of it, but I'm looking forward to it. But if I'm at home, this is what I use. I still have 1 or maybe 2 bags of this fiber. Every day I spin up this much, which is about 10 grams or about 5 yards of fiber. And it's going well. I'm thrilled to have it. And this was actually roving made from fleeces that I picked up in Thetford Center. And I skirted them, I cleaned them, I scoured them, and did everything I could to get them in good order so I could take them to a spinning mill in New Hampshire called Sally's Fen. I don't know if Sally's Fen is still in operation, but when I did it, I was thrilled. I took over, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 fleeces that I had cleaned and gave it to them. And for about $100 or $150, I got back 7 big bags of this beautiful roving. And it spins like a charm. So lovely. So that's it for the crafting. I don't think there was any more crafting this week. I'm thrilled to say that it is done. And it's been a good week. My hands are pretty much worthless right now, and so I'm going to probably not do anything this night except watch a few YouTube videos from my favorite people. For one of them is a girl named Yenta in Belgium. I just love her. I don't know how to pronounce her YouTube channel, but it's MIJN and then WOLDEN. I think that might mean my wool, maybe, or my woolen things. I don't know what it actually means, but I love watching her. She usually has a video every week, and she's a delightful little creature. So I'm gonna watch some more of her videos and actually go back to some of her earlier ones, because I've only been watching her for about a year. So anyway, that is it for now. This is the weekly update for any family and friends that might want to know what I'm doing and what I'm producing. And I will tell you that all of these things that I've showed you today are things that will not be living here in our house. They'll be shipped here and there to new homes. And I'm happy for the people that get them, because they will know that I love them. So I'm thinking now that this would be a time to say, do good, be good. Let's do it now together. Thank you for watching. Bye now.